Hey guys, welcome to part 4 of the What is on my bookshelf. Yes, I am actually still in the same clothes. I still have the pile right here. I recorded this right after part 3. But let's just get into it because this is the true TBR shaming parts. So first I have Percy Jackson's Greek Gods by Rick Riordan. This copy is actually, if I can find the page without always messing up, signed. I got a signed copy of this. I have read this. I don't know if I've reviewed this on the BookTube, but I think I've done it on Goodreads. So yeah, I probably won't review this on BookTube. It's not that kind of book, really. Put that up with the puppy. After that, I actually have a cookbook, which is Bake and Destroy, Good Food for Bad Vegans by Natalie Slater. I actually did used to eat vegan. I still eat vegan quite often, as much as I can. I am also obsessed with CM Punk from wrestling. I know he's not a wrestler anymore, but yeah, that's why I have this book. I'm not going to review this. I'm not going to bother, but I have made quite a few recipes out of it, and I love it. So, yeah. Oh. After that, I have the Book of Merlin by T.H. White. I stole this from my mom, and I still need to read it. And a lot of these books that I stole from my mom are pretty trashed because they're very old books. I also have Tudor Women by Alison Plowden. I don't know where the jacket went for this. I remember when we bought this, but I still need to read this fully, too. Next, I have Alice's Adventures in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass by Lewis Carroll. I still need to read both of these, surprisingly. I'm running out of room. Next, I have Red Riding Hood. I don't know who this is from. It says their last names up here, but I don't know. Sarah Blakely Cartwright. There we go, you guys. But I actually still need to haul this too. And I still need to read it, obviously. After that, we have Unearthly by Cynthia Hand. Still need to read it. I have The Dark is Rising, which is all, I think, 5 books in the series. I want to say there's 5. Yeah, all 5 books in the series in one. And this is by Suzanne Cooper. I still need to read all 5 of these. I have a lot of books from when I was younger that I bought and then never read. I have Wicked Part 1, which has book 1 and 2 in the series, which is Witch and Curse, by Nancy Holder and Debbie. I'm not going to try to pronounce that. But I need to read both of these still. Next, I have Vampire Academy and Frostbite by Rochelle Mead. I need to reread both of these and see if I want to continue with the series. I probably will. Next, I have The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo by Stieg Larsson. I still need to read this. I've seen the movie. I own the movie. Need to read the book. I like comparing books and movies. The books are always better. Except The Fault in Our Stars, because both of them were pretty dang good. Next, I have Evernight by Claudia Gray. This is also a need to read. I also have Doctor Who, The Shroud of Sorrow by Tommy Donbavand. I have read this. I have given it star rated on Goodreads. I do not know if I will. Oh, yeah, I will, because you know I'm going to reread this. This is Doctor Who, so there will eventually be a review on BookTube for this. Next, I have The Memory Keeper's Daughter by Kim Edwards. I have never read this. I need to read it. Afterwards, I have Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas by Hunter S. Thompson. This has other stories in it, but I have this for Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, which I have read, but I need to reread and give a review on. I love it! And for those of you who don't know why, this book caused Backcountry by Avenged Sevenfold to happen. So I love this book because of that. I'm a huge Avenged Sevenfold fan. I also have 50 Shades of Grey by E.L. James, and I have never read this yet. I have decided to give it a shot. I might as well. I've seen the movie. The movie was actually alright. No matter what anyone says. It was alright. Next, I have The Sisters Grimm by Michael Buckley, which I find funny because I did not realize that Undertow was written by the same guy until after I pulled this out to put it in my TBR jar. I have not read this yet. That'll be a very easy read for me. Next, I have For One More Day by Mitch Albom. I do not know where my copy of Five People in Heaven went, and I am mad because I love the Five People You Meet in Heaven. I have not read this one yet, though. I want my copy of the Five People You Meet in Heaven. Next, I have The Astonishing Adventures of Fanboy and Goth Girl by Barry Lyga. I had to have read this when I was younger, but I'm going to reread it and see how I like it as an adult. Next, I have one that I don't think I'm ever going to actually read, but that is 44 Irish Short Stories. This I mostly have because I am Irish. I am from a very proud Irish family. So I have it so that I could keep it safe and to eventually kind of pass it down to my kids. So I don't know if I'll actually read it myself or not. I might someday in the future. Probably not anytime soon, though. That is one that's just more of keep it for safekeeping. Next, I have The Phantom of the Opera by Gaston Leroux. And Meg is probably going to kill me for this, but I have never actually read the book yet. I need to read this. I've seen the play multiple times. I own the movie. I own the Royal Albert Hall version. I know this isn't the musical, but it's what the musical is based off of, so I need to read this. I'm an obsessed Phantom of the Opera girl. And so is Meg, so there we go. That's why Meg's going to kill me. Next, I have Star Wars Revenge of the Sith by Matthew Stover. I actually still need to read this. I'm surprised I haven't yet, because again, I'm an obsessed Star Wars fangirl too. And honestly, I'm not really happy about episode 7, but that's just me. I'm like, oh, we'll see how it is. Next, I have Mist, Book of the Tiana. I think this is book 2 or 3 in the series. But this is by Rand Miller. I'll probably check out the other books first before I read this one. I have never read it. I think my mom has. Next, I have Eragon by Christopher Paolini, which is a reread. As well as Eldest. And Prisoner. And I think there's a 4th book in the series. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. After that, I have all 4 books in the Wicked series. So I have Wicked, Son of a Witch, A Lion Among Men, and Out of Oz. I have only read Wicked out of these. I'm going to reread it and then read the other 3 for the first time. Let's see if I can do the last of these in a minute. This is going to run over. Next, I have The Coming of the King by Nikolai Tolstoy. I need to read this still. I got it from my mom. I stole a bunch of books from her. I don't know what this book is. I have a book in this that's... Okay, this is another one where I kind of have it just to pass down. This is Irish literature. This is a very, very beat up book, but it's an incredibly old book, so this is something that I want to pass down if I don't read it myself, which I probably will, but it's actually coming out of the cover. So I need to be very careful with that book, and I'm probably going to put it in a safe place now that I realize how beat up it actually is. Next I have Buffy the Vampire Slayer, number 2. I don't remember who this is by. Christopher Golden and Nancy Holder, Diana G. Gallagher, and Pierce Askegryn. I just love the Buffy the Vampire Slayer series, so I picked this up when I found it, and I still haven't found 1 or 3 yet. But I need to read this, and I definitely will when I get to it from my TBR jar. Next, I have Huckleberry Finn by Mark Twain, which I still need to read, as well as Tom Sawyer by Mark Twain. We actually have a bunch of Mark Twain books, but these are the 2 that I grabbed and were like, they're mine now! After that, I have The Mists of Avalon by Marion Zimmer Bradley. I have never actually read this, but I absolutely loved the movie that they made of it. So I am definitely going to read this. I just don't know when. It is in my TBR jar now. I also have... Wait, do I have 2 copies? No, okay. I also have The Once and Future Kid by T.H. White, which I need to read. Now, these last 2 books are kind of, I'll pick them up every once in a while and read one of the stories after them, but I have The Complete Tales of Edgar Allan Poe. I actually have read all of these, but I need to reread them and review this book. And then I have the original illustrated Sherlock Holmes by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. I will probably pick this up and read 1 story here or there. But that is actually it for my bookshelves. These are actually filmed pre-Book Outlet unboxing that will be coming up. I know that it's currently Sunday here, and I'm getting them by Tuesday. So that video will probably be up before this final video is up. So just keep that in mind. There are more books that are coming. But after this, you can assume my hauls are what I have, what I've bought since this, and that need to go in my TBR jar. So thank you guys all for watching these long videos of what is on my bookshelves, and I hope you guys all enjoyed this little mini series, and I will see you guys all in my next videos. If you liked this, hit that like button please. I'll see you guys all soon. Bye!